All right, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, happy Thursday, happy Friday Eve, which I've heard some couple times in my life, which is an interesting way to call Thursday, but nevertheless, we are here. And let me just adjust the volume quick. There you go. That should be good. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over here. Come on. There we go. Let's see. BetaBot, hello. How you doing, my friend? Nini Momo, first like. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Let's see. Sky Knight, yo. How you doing, my friend? Prathish, yo. What's up? How you doing, buddy? Niraj, hey, how you doing? Good day, team. Dreller, good to see you. Badarius, hello. Crew, hello, Johnny. How are you? Will you test the bot today? Yes, we will do that later on. And guys, it's not what you think. I will be trying it out probably towards like the later part of the stream. But guys, I apologize firstly. I would usually give it like a good 24 hour, like at least a 12-hour notice on Discord when I'm going live. I didn't get back to like 2 a.m. last night, and I didn't go to bed till almost like 5. So my sleep schedule's all messed up. Unfortunately, I got to get that at least somewhat fixed. I don't want to be going late. I don't want to be going to bed when the sun is rising. So that's something I got to start focusing on here. But I apologize. I thought I gave a heads up, or at least like posted an event in the Discord or made the actual live stream ahead of time to schedule it, but I did not. So yeah, so we're here. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Let's take a look at the bigger picture. Obviously, you guys know how we do things. You know, we're gonna start off with the kind of let's start off with the macro. Let's do that. I noticed there's some new names in here I haven't seen before. Well, actually, no, this is the one. But I'm sure people will stop by. But we'll go ahead and talk the bigger picture first, and then we can go from there and kind of work our way in and dissect what is possibly going to happen. First things first. Obviously, if you guys have been to the channel, you guys know how I do things. We primarily look at things from an ABC perspective. All right, if you guys don't know what an ABC perspective is, basically, long story short, it's a modified version of LA wave theory, which takes a lot of the guessing work out of it. It makes things a little bit more simple, more clear, concise, and you guys are actually able to make a decent trading plan off of this. That is just an example. If you guys want me to go in more detail how I do things, absolutely, please let me know. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. And please, like I said, these streams are open for you guys. You guys can ask me anything. Don't hold back. I do my best to make sure I provide as much information in these streams as possible. So hopefully you guys can get a better gist and better understanding of how I do things. But going back on track here, we're primarily looking at this as a larger ABC. Now the question is, are we done yet, or are we kind of in the beginning of something? Honestly, you guys can make arguments for both. I'm sure you guys have heard me say this before, but if you guys can go ahead and come at it from a couple different directions or a couple different viewpoints. First one being that maybe we have bottomed here. Okay. And we're, started off an aggressive uptrend, and maybe we are in some sort of larger, I don't know, A to a B to a C, something like that. And we're eventually going to keep working our way up, put in some potential larger pullback and then continue upward like that. Something like that, just to kind of give you a gist of what I'm kind of seeing in my head. That's one possibility. The other possibility is that what if this is the beginning of something? What if this entire first leg of the bear market is a possible larger A wave? Okay, and we're working on some sort of A to a B to a C to a B to a C, something where we come up and perhaps test around like I personally would like to see around like that, at the very least like 31, 32K all the way up to like 35, 38K, somewhere in this region. So I'll stick it right in the middle. And maybe we're working on one larger B, and then eventually we're going to get one larger C. And then we might actually come down and test those sub 10K levels that everyone's talking about. I know that was the hype over here. I'm not saying we can't get there. For me personally and how I see things, it's about understanding the perspective as how can you screw as many people out of their positions as possible. Get everyone thinking we're going down to 10K to this region. This is at least how I see things. We go down to these lower levels on an aggressive downtrend, you know, off of the FTX news. We get people to think that we're going down to 10K. We pump it up all the way to 30, 40K. People think, oh, wow, we're actually bullish. This is actually really good. We form some sort of larger, I don't know, A, B, C, with an A, B, C within the C, something like that. That's what I would like to see. Make this a little bit more clear. Something like that. We get like a very, we get a larger pattern that kind of shows us that we're topping out here soon. And then that's when we perhaps go ahead and start taking out the lower lows. I just wasn't convinced that we were, if we are going to go lower, I'm not convinced that, that we were going to do it down here. For me, I would like to see a nice pump to the upside and then come down and basically squeeze everyone out. Another variation of what could be happening is maybe this ABC, maybe this AB is completed, maybe the C wave isn't. I'm not the biggest fan of this option. You could make an argument for it, but for me, if this is the case, we would have to come down, putting a lower low past the pivot of the most recent low at around 15, what was it, 15,450. So ideally that would be the best, I mean, I would say best case scenario, but that would be the best case scenario for lower price action, in my opinion. One of the things, I haven't mentioned this in a while, but I was just thinking about this before. How I see things, all right, this is what I like to see, is sometimes I want you to think of ABCs like a rubber band. Okay, let me actually grab one to give you guys an example. What if, this is how I like to see things. The larger an A to a B is, the larger potential the C wave has to extend, if that makes sense. To me, I would like to see, taking the rubber band, for example. If I only extend it maybe this far and shoot it, yeah, it might go, but I'm not going to go that far. But if I go all the way back here and shoot it, it's going to go farther. Something like that. It's not 100% the case. That's something I like to think about every once in a while when I'm looking at these larger structures. So for me, if we do top out here, I don't think we have the momentum to go all the way down to sub 10K. But if we do decide to do this, I honestly think that we're probably going to just put in a one more lower low, and that's it. That's probably the best case scenario if you don't want to see that 10K sub 10K region. But we'll kind of have to see how what the possibilities are. Right. Let's take that and let's go on to a quote unquote smaller time frame. Let's focus on what the possible scenarios could be, and then we can go ahead and kind of dissect it from there, and hopefully we can get a idea of what could be happening, how can we take advantage of that, and the plan going forward. So today we're starting to get a little, we had a little bit of a, we're starting to dump a little bit off of a retracement of, well, you know, it's a slight one. I just want to illustrate the bigger picture first. To me, this is an A to a B to a C, the very overextended ABC. Right, that is going to conclude what I can, well, that is going to, for me, give me the possible idea that we are wrapping up here on this uptrend, that I think we're at least, excuse me, hiccup, at least we're due for a larger pullback. Okay, so from there, if that is the ABC, I got to mark out the pivot here. And that pivot is going to be at around 298. Guys, when I give these levels out, all I'm doing is referring to the point of the A. All right, the A is the high of the most recent trend before you get a significant break. So just double check your work before you go ahead and enter your trades, just to be safe. That's the only time I ever zoom in. All right, when some people ask me what time frame, or do I zoom in or out depending on what's going on? No, the only time I really zoom in is to make sure I get the pinpoint entry. But yeah, that is the main primary scenario. I don't know why that was a tongue twister for me. That was the main scenario I'm looking for BTC at the moment. I am also holding a long position from these lower regions here. All right, guys, I'm just letting you know now. I'm not too confident. I'm not saying I'm not confident in this. I'm just saying, if this bearish ABC does hold, we're probably going to take out this position. Which is why we hedge. This is why we hedge. This is why we play both directions, and we kind of just let the market take us in the larger help us move in the larger momentum, regardless of what direction, if that makes sense. You know, if we are due to the upside, we get into the best position possible and just let prices rip. Vice versa, if we're in a short position, even if we have a long position down here, we have to prioritize a short setup, and from there we can go ahead and hopefully look for a much larger reversal. I'm not saying we're going to put in lower lows, but if you guys look at this, this has just been a very aggressive uptrend. All right. And I honestly think we're due for, at the very least, an A to a B to a C. I would like to see a much larger reversal setup. Maybe something like, I don't even know, maybe something like an A to a B to a C, and then maybe get an ABC within C, something like that. Something like that. You know, I'm not trying to be too nitpicky on the exact movements of the waves at the moment, because we're not really there yet. But something like this, you know, come back down, maybe bounce around this region as support, come up, and then put in that lower extension. We'll have to see how this plays out. Like I said, this is primarily what I'm looking for. I'm just kind of eyeballing it at the moment. And we'll have to just, you know, unfortunately, just wait and see. We're going into the weekend soon. I know that doesn't really mean anything, but usually things are kind of slow during the weekend. Doesn't mean things can't happen. But, you know, I'm just keeping my eye out, holding these positions, and that's pretty much it for BTC. I'm not too worried about, you know, the lower time frame. I know we were kind of playing this region. I know we were in some sort of triangle. All right, and then obviously with a double top here, I wasn't too worried about this. We came down, broke through, put in basically a fake break, and then we're coming back down. These kind of situations will happen if you're looking at these traditional patterns, where, you know, you might get stopped at a long positions down here, convince people to go short. It bounces, get people to be bullish back on this trend line again, and then come back out and basically, you know, break out again. This stuff is going to happen. So just be aware, if you are trying to play these smaller setups or these smaller time frames, which I do not recommend, you're probably gonna get thrown around in the loop and chopped up a little bit. That's pretty much it. Let's see. MW, is this a strategy you use to trade manually? Yes. This is the only this is the main strategy I use. I don't use anything else at the moment. I might look at other indicators and stuff to kind of maybe back up my ideas, but I never make any trading decisions off of anything else besides ABCs. Sorry if I didn't realize you answered that question. All right, sorry, asked that question. I was too busy caught in the TA. Beta bot, hello, buddy. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for. I just realized there's like no music going on. There you go. Come on, where's ETH? Where's ETH? All right, so for ETH, you know, same thing. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm just going to let you guys know the options of what could be happening. Let's see, Overplayful. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Actually, let me do this. Well, I just like to have the actual YouTube chat, because sometimes it seems like my OBS doesn't really pick up all of the chat. Sometimes I want to make sure I got everyone. Okay, cool. I can keep a better eye on it. All right, so going back to what I was saying before, when it comes to ETH, looking at the bigger picture, a couple things to keep an eye on and to notice is, one, that we could be bottoming out here, you know, based off of the structure, very similar to BTC. The next is, if we haven't bottomed here, you know, same kind of scenario, are we starting something? Okay, we have an ABC to an A. Now, this is where it kind of can get a little dicey. One could argue that maybe we're in a B wave here. All right, and then we're coming in, possibly putting in one more lower low, and then continuing up. I am personally not the biggest fan of this one. but it absolutely could be the case. You know, that's just my personal bias. Don't let my personal bias sway you one way or another. I kind of have to give you each option, and then, you know, I'm letting you know personally what I think. Just because I think something is going to happen doesn't mean I'm going to be right, guys. Just letting you know. Just keep all the options on the table. That's the best way to approach this kind of trading method, trading style, is weigh your options and, you know, account for every possible opportunity you could be getting, and how could you play into that. And the best way to do that is to look at the larger time frames, look at the larger swings, and then try to get you know, get into trades that might play into potential larger setups. Okay, so what we do here is we go to let's see. Not a fan also of it. Would like to see how the low broken, but this would just push BTC way lower if possible. Absolutely, Cage. Do you think CRV USD has a clear image? Betabot, yes, I will take a look at that. Let me just finish with BTC and ETH and LTC quick, and then we'll go ahead and I'll take a look at any other altcoins you might want me to take a look at. But going back to what I was saying before, is that if this is just a B wave, or yeah, we could be looking for a larger ABC here before reversing. All right, and that would conclude the possibility of basically this would be an A, this ABC would be a B, and then we're going to come up and put in a higher high for a C. Another variation is that maybe this is some sort of larger A to a B to a C. All right, and then maybe, you know, we just had one, you know, quick leg up, and then we're taking our time and developing a much larger ABC to the downside. I personally, like I said, anything is possible, guys, but I'm not the biggest fan of this one. But keep that in mind. Let's mark these two levels out. All right, the other possible option that we have is that maybe we have bottomed here. Or sorry, we're working on an A wave. We're working on an ABC to the upside here, which will create a larger B. And then we're eventually going to work our way back down to putting those lower lows. If that is the case, I need to see the pivot of the previous high at around 2032 be broken. From there, we can go ahead and start looking at possible larger term, larger swing shorts to go ahead and ride that wave down. If that is the case, if that wants to happen. I think that's pretty much it for the main scenarios. But yeah, okay, let's move down to the quote-unquote smaller time frame. And let's see what's going on here. So depending on which way you want to look at this, this is why we mark out the pivots ahead of time. If we are working on an A to a B to a C, this would be an A to a B to a very extended C. And then we're working on an A to a B to a C. And then you guys can see how this turns into a disaster pretty fast. In order to clear things up, and as long as you understand the bigger picture of what this wave, how this wave is building, we can go ahead and start to not necessarily zoom in, but focus on the more recent setups to try to play into this potential reversal. Right? If that is the case, we need to mark out the pivot, and basically we need to short every time this when this ABC is complete, and when price can retrace back below. That's if we're trying to play into the larger setup. If that is the case, you can see we have a clear ABC setup here. We were holding below this for a while, and it looks like we're still currently holding under. Doesn't mean that it's going to dump off a cliff. Doesn't mean that we can't just break through this. We just kind of have to take things at the moment, you know, in the moment, and understand what the possibilities of what could be happening. But based on this clear setup, to me, even on a 2 hour, it's clear as day. I honestly, just like BTC, I think we're due for a larger pullback. Give you one larger A. We're probably going for some sort of B, and we're going to come up and eventually put in a C wave. That's if we pump to the upside. If you want to make the argument for the other direction, to where we're going to come down, putting that lower low, we're probably going to be working on some sort of much larger A to a B to a C, and then some sort of ABC within the C, something like that. Just to give you a quick example, but you know, we're marking on our levels. We have to just wait and see what happens, and take the positions that are appropriate and take them in the take the highest probability trades, and hopefully they work out in our favor. What about an ABC to the upside, that the pullback doesn't break the previous low? A at the current high, then a B at the higher high. Yep, that's one of the options we're looking at, Cage. Maybe we don't come down and just put in an ABC on a larger scale without breaking the low and then continue higher. That's absolutely one of the options that's on the table. I have that pivot marked out just in case. Regardless of what situation we're looking at, I think we can all agree that I think the setup is there, and we are due for a much larger pullback. All right, beta bot. I know we're almost there, man. We're almost there. Let's do LTC quick. LTC is a quick one. A to a B to a C. All right, larger picture, same thing. Are we done, or are we beginning something? Me personally, I'm on the fence that we're maybe doing something like this. If we did put it in the bottom, we're gonna at least do something like this. Okay. Larger picture. Could be something like that. Keep that in mind. Or this could be a larger ABC. You can make that argument as well. Oh. All right, and then we'll do. Let's go down to like the smaller time frame. All right, keeping this in mind and how we're dissecting this. A to a B to a C. We have an ABC within the C wave. All right, and then you have another ABC within the C. Me personally, if you took that short trade up there at 103.10, that's fine. Me personally, I'm probably gonna be waiting for that 85.41 level to break, and I will go ahead and try to short that once we dump down in that region. That's just me personally, though. LTC looks so ugly. It could be a wave 4. Then they look so ugly. Yeah, that's possible. Absolutely possible. I'm not the biggest fan of how LTC is shaping up at the moment, but I could be a fan of something, or I can not be a fan of something and not have something work out. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Does that make sense? I could be a fan of something, or I cannot be a fan of something. It still have it work out a certain way. But that's pretty much it. No current positions on LTC. All right, let's do, what was it? CRV USD. If you want me to take a look at something, please let me know. You know, if you guys don't know, I usually just trade the big 3. I don't necessarily trade all coins. I'll take a look at them. Which one has the most? I'm not gonna count. Maybe I should count this. I don't like when coins just start off like this. I'm primarily gonna be looking at this as something like this. If you take into consideration of the start of the coin, it would be something like this. So, keeping that in mind, if this is gonna be a bearish option, you're probably gonna come down and test the low. All right. I personally don't think that's the case. I don't like incorporating that first wave to the downside, so I'm going to look at something like this. If that is the case, you do have an ABC within the B. Okay, so as long as you're above that 54.11 pivot, actually let me be more exact here. I know Bidarius is going to yell at me. Does the magnet tool not work on lines? All right, so 53.43 was probably the pivot to look out for on a macro perspective. Let's take a look at what's going on now. Me personally, A to a B to a C with an ABC within the C. This is a very large and clear possible bearish reversal. The pivot to stay under, which is currently still under, is at that $1.2510. So if we can stay below that pivot, we're looking pretty bearish. I would say, looking at the larger picture, I would probably say this is going to turn into something like this. I don't think we're going to get a new low. I think personally, based off what I see here, I think the highest probability chance is that we get a larger pullback and continuation higher. Finally. Every once in a while, I don't forget bit areas. But yeah, beta bot, that's the best choice I have for you at the moment. I wouldn't, obviously it's not financial advice. Just keep in mind, there's really no long positions that are worth, that I can see that are worth taking. So I would just, I would just be patient, wait for a large or long position, and try to buy in when you can. All right. I was going to take a moment, guys, and just thank all of you. All right. I know I do this every stream, but I every day, I don't know what, like, I was just thinking about this the other day. It's like, I can't believe, the channel is growing every day. We're at 963. I do, wait, 963? All right, 963. So I do appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, all the support you guys have shown. For those who are new to the channel, I welcome you. It's good to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much for being interested in what I have to say, what I bring to the table. I try to offer things in a unique perspective, something that's not traditional to what you see 95% of people on YouTube here do. And hopefully you guys can learn something from me, from how I do things, and hopefully, kind of change your perspective of what trading really is. And that's my goal here. My goal is to paint a more realistic picture of how you should be approaching trading. There's a lot of bad habits that are taught out in the internet right now. I'm not going to name names. There's a lot of things I don't necessarily agree with. Not the biggest fan of when it comes to approaching trading. For most people, I think things should be taken in a more simplistic way. Trading doesn't have to be stressful. Trading doesn't have to be, taking up 95% of your life. Trading doesn't have to be on a 5-minute time frame, scalping every single move. Being successful in trading is none of those things. And unfortunately, it's what the choir likes to sing about, what it's like to be preached. Like I said, I try to bring something new to the table. So thank you guys so much for supporting me in the channel. If you guys aren't aware, when we hit 1,000 subs, I do offer my own Discord. It's a private paid group. After you can get all the information if you guys are interested down below. But I know this comes with the territory. As we get closer, there's going to be people who are going to be waiting on the special. But if you guys aren't aware, I am going to be running a subscriber, special for you guys here when we get to 1,000 subs. If you guys are interested, I'm going to be taking 50% off of the whole Discord. All right. I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna make a separate video announcing it. One of the mistakes I made last time is kind of combining the separate video and talking about it in a live stream. When the day comes, I'm just gonna tell everyone, just go watch that video. Because I don't want to conflate. I've had people reach out to me, almost a week later after the special and try to get, I'm sorry, I just hate saying no, but I gotta respect the people who are in the group. And so for me, what I'm going to be doing is, right now, the current price you see, it will be discounted after 24 hours. We're going to bump the price up to $200. You're still going to get the discount though. So, the price is slightly going to be raised. After that, we're sticking to the new price. And eventually down the road, when we hit the, I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2K or 2.5K. I might just do 2.5K. When we get to 2.5K, I'll run another special. And then from there, allow you guys to get in at a insanely good price. I'm not going to sit here and shill it too much unless you guys have any questions about it. But yeah, I'm also going to be offering my one-on-one services for a discount too. If you go to the last stream, I talked about this more in detail. But yeah, when we get close, I just want to let you guys know, give you guys a heads up that it is coming soon. At this rate, I believe we're probably going to begin there, I would say around a week. It depends really, because some days I get massive amounts of, I might get 10, 15, 20 subscribers. Some days, like yesterday, I only got like 5. So it really depends on how consistent that number is. But if I had to guess, we're probably gonna hit there by the end of the month. I'll be shocked if we don't hit that by the end of the month, but we'll kind of have to wait and see how that plays out. But yeah. His one-on-ones are definitely worth it, boys. Oh my god, Monk. Yes. We play strip poker halfway through. I can't take myself serious. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. But Monk, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Sorry, I'm like still kind of waking up. I'm still pretty damn tired. I didn't go to bed till like 5 a.m. last night. Waiting to see that big 1,000. Me too, buddy. Me too. We're almost there. We're at 963. Oh, 964. Welcome. If you do ever just subscribe to the channel, welcome. Hope you're watching the live stream. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I was chilling chat. Probably by end of the month to sometime in that week. Oh, you guys can't see because of my head. Let's see. Can I move my head? Oh, wrong way. Yeah. Somewhere the beginning of February, the end of February, beginning of March. I slept 12 hours last night and I'm still tired. BetaBot, I know that feeling, man. I do that all the time. But your feet are bigger. That's why Johnny keeps me around. That is true. He's got his big sausage toes. How you guys been? A little quiet today. Something guys I did want to do. Well, I'll start to. Wow, Perthish is asking some deep questions. I love it. What do you do when you are upset or mentally down? It depends on the context, if that makes sense. Like, let's say when it comes to trading, I'll do a trading or non-trading example. It's something that I preach. It's something that it's something I like to tell people. It's something that's talked about in Trading the Zone, is accountability. All right. The first thing you got to be able to understand is you got to be accountable for the actions that you take. Did you use bad risk management? Are you scalping on the 5-minute time frame and getting destroyed? Are you using way too much risk? Oh, I already said that already. Using too small of a stop loss, over trading, over risking. There's a lot of different components to it. If you are practicing bad behaviors and doing things that you shouldn't be doing, you have to be able to take self accountability for the actions that you make, and that is regards in life too. Surprisingly enough, the first step is understanding that it's going to be kind of harsh, but you are where you are, and it's because of you, right? I know there's some people are going to fight me on that. I would say the majority, unless something god awful happens, or like something maybe I don't want to get too much into that unless you guys want me to, but a lot of the things in life are because of the decisions you made, whether if you made bad trading decisions and now you're losing money, or let's say, like, for example, that could be anything money related. Maybe you made a bad investment. You know, you put yourself out there, you put your money out there. You can't necessarily blame the actual, I guess, asset. Can't blame the actual company or whatever you decide to invest in. You know, you made the conscious choice to put, you know, X amount of dollars in there. You should be approaching it from something that you're not afraid to lose, something that you're willing to lose. But yeah, just that's the first thing, is acknowledging that most likely what you're going through, what you're thinking, is a reflection of your situation, which a lot of the times you're responsible for. I know there's some things in life that are out of your control. I absolutely get that. I would say the majority of times there might be some one-off things that could happen that maybe that you just had no control over. That's completely different. Once you acknowledge that, I would say for most people, depending on how serious it is, depending on what you're going through, I would say you might need to take a step back. All right. Especially when it comes to trading. When it comes to trading, if you're putting yourself in a bad situation, like I said, one, take accountability, understand that the actions that you made and the results are reflecting your decisions. It's okay to take a step back. All right. I'm gonna let you guys know up front. If you guys have followed me from the beginning, I really do appreciate you guys, for those who have been with me for a very long time. But a lot of you guys are new to the channel, so you guys don't know this, and I will tell this story every time. Back in this region here, all right, I got my ass handed to me on a silver platter. I got destroyed. I was so dead set on seeing this play out as an ABC, something like this, that I refused to give the bullish option a chance. So I kept shorting every single ABC on the way up. ABC here. I can go down to a smaller time frame. You know, I'm just gonna mark out the pivots. I'm not gonna mark out every single ABC. But I shorted this top. I shorted this top, this top, this top, this top, this top. I literally shorted every single setup on the way up, and I got destroyed because I was so dead set on my directional bias. After this happened, I eventually called it the short. I didn't take profit. If I took profit at a reasonable point, I would have pretty much almost broke even, but I didn't. I was so stubborn. Even though the setup was there in front of me, I refused to take that profit off the table, and I didn't use the continuation method. Yeah, so after that happened, I pretty much, around like this time here, I kind of took a break from YouTube and streaming. I believe my last stream was somewhere like mid-October, and I had to walk away. I went to Vegas, went on a trip with family, had a great time, came back home, and I was very hesitant to coming back to the charts just because, you know, it was my main scalp account. Now, it's not all the money I had. It's a certain amount of money I had dedicated just for scalping. It was like, shut up. It was like low 5 figures. I'll just say that. And I just gone. Wait, 5, 3, 4. Yeah, low 5s. Gone. And so I had a very hard time coping with that. That's the most amount of money I've ever lost trading. So I had to take a step back. You know, that's why I took a step back, realized the mistakes I made, and kind of put myself in a backseat third-person perspective. Looked back, understood why I made those mistakes, and learned from those mistakes. All right, and then from there, I decided I really dove into the books. Trading the Zone by Mark Douglas. I watched Trader Tom's seminar. When his book came out, even though that was pretty recent, there's a long gap between those. I read Trader Tom's book. And what that does is that kind of brings you down to neutral. It centers you. All right. If you're coming from a low point, it'll be able, taking the time off gives you time to self-reflect, right? And from there, and also with the knowledge that you also learn from the books, kind of pieces you back together. As well as the opposite. If you're on a very high, if let's say you're on an aggressive winning streak, you're feeling like you're on top of the world. This is something I felt. I was unstoppable. I was doing so well. I took something that most people couldn't do, and I was just running with it. I was destroying. I was doing so good. And I just got greedy. And that kind of brought me back down to a more level, more neutral mindset, more neutral take on the market, on trading in general. So don't be afraid to step away, right? Don't be afraid to take a break. Don't be afraid to take time to yourself. In life, it's a little different. I can't think of any scenarios off the top of my head. I'll think of some like BS ones. Let's say you're dating a girl. Let's say she dumps you. All right. Instead of, you can't necessarily, how do I say this? Depending on the situation, right? What I tell most people is if you're going over a bad breakup, it's kind of different between the two. For guys, most of the time I talk to my guy friends and my boys about this kind of stuff, and I tell them, hey man, take the time, take a break, which is fine. Kind of give yourself some space, and then continue to just work. All right, work better or be better. Build yourself as a person. Build your character. If you have certain things that you lack in life, or that you think that you could be better on, better yourself. You can do every day. You can always improve on something. And I think that's healthy. I think that's a good thing to do. Let's say you have bad social anxiety. I'm not saying to go out and just dump yourself in an environment where you're not comfortable with. Try to talk to someone else. Try to be a little bit more open. Maybe a friend of a friend, just get to know them, talk to them, start off small. Eventually, if you're at like a social gathering and you see someone you maybe haven't seen before and they're by themselves, or just don't go to a random bar and try to talk to everyone in sight. No, you gotta take it slow, work on it. Let's say if you're overweight or underweight. Let's say if you're underweight, you want to gain some healthy weight. Start going to the gym. Start researching about diet. Start researching about good foods. On the other spectrum, if you are overweight, understand that what it takes to lose weight. Start making healthier choices. There's always things you can improve upon as a person. And for me, and I think for most of you, I'm talking to the guys out there. There's always something you can improve upon, and that can even be not even just relationship. I know some people who are fathers. And they're taking the time to build themselves and become a better father. There's some things that they didn't realize they had to do. They stepped up. They're doing a good job now. They're having a much better relationship. I mean, these kids, people who are having kids at my age, the kids are still young. But they're being more for their kid. They're taking more time getting involved. They're teaching their kids young, good. They're just being a good parent in general. So there's always something you can improve upon in life. But yeah, that was a very long way to answer it. And from there, eventually, through the combination of those, taking time, centering yourself, and start building again, things will get better. I promise things will get better. Yeah. Geez. Let's see. Hello, everyone. What did I miss? I was going on a rant. Pratish asked me a really good question. So I was going on a little bit of like a personal rant. Let's see. Going for vacation? Absolutely. Go all in. Super C, you're right. Alif, how you doing, my friend? Harold, good to see you. Fun miner, that pump was driven by FTX market. Bought 100k Bitcoin over the 2 weeks in July. Yes, and it's it's something I really pay attention to. The exact same thing happened to me. I ended up taking a break for all of 22 because of it. I only lost about 7k, but it still hurt. Exactly. What is the song in the background? The The one that's playing right now or the one before? This one's called Beach Memories by Sumwave. I'll play it again if this is the one. I really need to go to work now. Hope to catch up with you on the next stream. Thank you so much, BetaBot. Thank you for sharing your story, of course. Johnny the new Topchi. Young men need manly guidance. Yeah, that's true, Drew. Quit smoking 2 years ago. Decided last week I'm quitting alcohol. Been 11 days sober. A leaf. That's awesome to hear, man. Congratulations. Yep, just like Drew said, one day at a time, man. You have the support of me, a leaf. You can do it. You have other guys in here who are going to be supporting you as well. I'm really glad to hear that, though. You're making a lot of good progress, my friend. Keep it up. Hello, Mr. Johnny. I joined late. Let's see, just arrived to the office. Good to see you, contracts. How you doing? I know it's coming. Don't worry. I'm on it. I know I'm on it. We'll do XRP for you. Alif, it is easy to quit, but hard to not start again. Yes, that's the hardest part. Thanks, guys. No problem, Alif. Like I said, we're here for you. We support you. All right, so contracts. To give you a quick recap, ABC from the top here, or sorry, from this bottom. A to a B to a C. So we're looking at a possible A-B scenario. But we do have a possible bearish continuation. We could be doing something like this. So if that's the case, bearish pivot here with a possible bullish setup coming. Keep that in mind. Took me a year. It's very hard. When you start remembering again why you quit, it was for you and do more, 100%. And I would say you do it for... I'm trying to think of a scenario. I don't want to give too many details. I know someone personally who struggled with a drug addiction. It wasn't like I knew him. I wasn't like close friends with him, but I knew him when we talked. And one of the things you got to put in perspective as well is, yes, it's for you, but you're also, how do I say this? All right, I'm gonna paint a picture for. I'm not gonna give it too many details because obviously I don't want to give this person's information away. But this person ended up accidentally getting a girl pregnant, and he was gonna be dad. But he had a drug problem, and he didn't have a good relationship with his parents. His life was not going well. I had a conversation with him, and then I straight up told him, like, "Are you still?" I asked him, just like, "Are you still using?" He said, yes, but I'm still getting help. I said, man, you gotta understand, like, first of all, you're gonna be a dad. That's a serious thing. If you're not gonna do it for yourself, do it for your son, do it for your daughter, do it for your kids, do it for your family. There's some things that I'm not gonna go into what he was doing and all that stuff, but what he was doing could possibly kill him very fast. And yeah, he ended up, it took him a while, but he ended up getting clean. He's, every once in a while, I haven't talked to him in a couple of years, but you know, from the pictures I see from him on Facebook and all that stuff, he's doing great. He's doing fantastic. He looks a lot better now. He got clean. Him and his son have a great relationship. You know, his son's playing sports now, so I always see him going to like games and all that stuff. So it seems like he's doing well. That's one of the things I try to preach to people, especially when they have addiction problems. You know, not only do it for yourself, but do it for your family if you have a family. I know some people have different situations, but that's kind of my approach to it. I don't want to get too deep here. but I honestly think you can put yourself in a better situation regardless of where you're at. It doesn't have to be just money. I know we do this because of money, guys, and yes, it's important. Money is important, but there's other aspects to just money in life, right? And that's something I have to be accountable about too, is that I understand, like, look, I'm not in the best shape. I used to be in really good shape back like 5-6 years ago. I was working out consistently, but I wasn't doing stuff like this. I just had, I just went to work, went to the gym, and repeat, rinse and repeat. But now, like, I have time to do this. I have time to focus on my brand, the channel, everything else, focus on content, focusing on helping you guys out. When it comes to trading, at least. And I have to understand, and I do understand in that, I need to get my ass in the gym. I need to start eating healthier again. It's no excuse that, I have all this free time. Well, I have more free time than I used to. I should not be sitting here and just sitting on my ass doing nothing. So I've been, slowly working myself up to be more frequently active. I'm starting to make better food choices. I'm not eating as much, shit food. It's a process. I was gonna say progress. It's a process. But guys, there's always something you can improve on every day. And I promise you, if you just improve in any aspect of your life, things will get better. Let's see. Right now, this one's called Think Back by Brandon Moeller. It's on the bottom left here. You see where my mouse is? This is a separate platform, so I'm not sure you'll be able to find us on YouTube. Might be able to, though. Let's see. The stats say 90% of traders quit within 90 days, and we are still here. Exactly. Change your routine when you see the pattern returning that caused you to slip. Yep. Let's see. We are gluttons for punishment. Yep. Thank you. Yes, I have short position waiting for that lower low, but this kind of consolidation I hate. I understand contracts. It's tough sometimes. Let's see. Thank you. Yes, I have a short position. Okay. You should reach out to your friend and tell him you are proud of how far he has come. We never know how our words can lift up or put down. Be the man you always wanted your dad to be. Yeah, I definitely will. That's good, Drew. Johnny, fasting is great. Just sleeping and only water, or skipping breakfast. Oh, skipping breakfast. Okay, that's what you meant. Yeah, no, that's what I've been implementing, Cage. I'm pretty much just eating once a day. But I'm trying to eat a well-balanced meal. Something with at least a little bit of everything: carbs, proteins, a little bit of fats, vitamins. I'm taking vitamins every day now. Drinking more water is something I need to practice. I'm very bad with drinking water. Starting to drink more water often, and the combination of that and exercising, definitely to put myself on the right track. I used to be like, my goal is to get back to like I would call myself a healthy weight. I would say like 190 to 200 pounds is like where I want to be. I'm sitting at like 240 right now. So yeah, I'm definitely a little chunky. So I need to work on that. I absolutely can do it. I just need to take steps towards that goal. I remember, Pratisha's fasting plus keto. You don't want to torture yourself too much, man. I remember when I was trading Euro JPY years ago, the most time this consolidation was about 2 months. It's better to use weekly chart with stop loss and just wait for the price to go outside. Yeah. Yep. But your weight remains the same. Yeah, I know, Pratish. I know. That's an excellent path. Intermittent fasting is awesome for once your body settles into it. Yeah. And it's good for, maintaining good insulin sensitivity. That's the first thing I tell people who are like severely overweight. Obviously, you run into issues of becoming possibly pre-diabetic, and then if you go to type 2 if you get type 2 if you get type 2 diabetes, that's a whole nother plethora of issues. One of the things you can do to help prevent that right away is working on intermittent fasting, training your body to be more not as much insulin dependent. Obviously that happens by shoving food down your throat constantly, but that builds good insulin resistance, and that's a really good first step. So that's something I'm doing just in case. I'm not saying I'm pre-diabetic or anything. I haven't gotten blood work in a while. I should probably get blood work done soon. The problem is I know I never get up that early. When people ask me, I tell them I can't exercise a bad diet. So yeah, start there. Absolutely. Yeah, especially I forgot what unless like you're like a marathon runner or someone who's like putting 6 hours of exercise every day. I can promise you that you can't outwork like just having very bad eating habits. Interesting tide for today's live stream, or turn of tides, I would say. Interesting direction we started having conversations about this, because it's stuff I do enjoy. And this is really one of the reasons why, like, I'm not the best live streamer by any means, but this is one of the things that kind of prove it. Like, eventually, once you start doing something, that's why I always tell people. All right. I always try my best to tell people, whether it's starting a business, whether it's learning a new skill, whether it's anything else that you want to do, you're probably going to suck at it. You're probably going to suck at it. If you're happen to be good at something right off the bat, I guess it's just lucky, or maybe just right place, right time, or something you were just meant to do. But a lot of the times you're going to suck at the things you do. And the only way to get better is with practice, trying, diving into something. This is like with streaming. It was so weird. I still remember to this day, one of the first times I got in front of a camera and like did this. It felt so weird to do so, because there was only, I think, one person, two people who were consistently stopping by my streams. Less than a handful of people. And I just had to practice just talking to a camera, and then I would listen to myself, kind of understand where I was struggling or some of the things I was doing wrong. And I've gotten better, guys. I'm not good by any means, but I'm trying my best. Like, one of the things I'm working on is trying to be a little bit more slow and concise with how I say things. Sometimes when I find myself in the moment, a lot of things that I do is I just start going. I start kind of spitballing, not spitballing, but just, I start to move faster. I start to talk faster. I almost just did it there. I call myself. I try my best to kind of slow things down to make things a little bit more concise. I'm not just blabbering out gibberish. And making sure you guys are especially when it comes to stuff like this, when it comes to charting, when it comes to trading, I want to make sure I'm clear and as concise as I can be. And also getting in front of a camera, and like, for example, right now, I know you guys are watching. I know, I'm looking at the camera and this is what you see of me, but I'm talking to my screen right now. I don't even sit here. Like, every once in a while I'll look at the camera, but it's something that it's an acquired skill. And obviously, as the channel has grown, as I've taken time to do this, I've been slowly adding new things to the channel, trying to make things a little bit more better. Like the intro screen, the music, the green screen. I took a very long time off of using the green screen, and I was like, I should probably do this and use it again for to make it look a little bit more professional. But yeah, I'm always constantly learning. I'm always constantly trying to learn new things, build on the channel. Yeah, and it's just like with anything in life, you got to work your way into it, build, progress. Your smartwatch is on your right hand? Yes, I'm a lefty. Fun fact. I'm a lefty. That's funny how you knew that. I think, is the camera flipped? Oh, no. It's right. Yeah. I flipped the camera. But yeah, contracts. I'm actually a lefty. Gotta stay healthy for the jet skis and Mai Tais once the crypto takes off. Exactly. What's the point of having all this wealth if you're not healthy? You're not going to live a long time to, you know, to enjoy life. Health is wealth. The problem is a lot of people focus too much on one or the other. Some people focus on their health and they spend all their time exercising, all their extra time doing this. They don't have time to, you know, do something to make more money. I mean, obviously you can progress within your job, but you can only do that you can only do that so much. There's a upper like threshold of what you can get yourself to. You know, people are having a lot of time. They're putting a lot of effort into their workouts, into their lifestyle, that they don't have time to start a business, or vice versa. They start a business. They're so engulfed in everything that's business related, constantly trying to learn, that they don't take time off to go focus on their health. I'm on the latter side. You know, I'm very focused on becoming a better streamer. I'm trying to do this more consistently, help you guys out as I can, set things up. Like, if you guys are interested, I don't know, I'm still on the fence about this. I'm gonna try out shirts with, I think it'd be pretty cool. Something very simple just to start out. If you guys are interested, I'm not trying to shill, but I think something would be pretty cool. If I just stuck this on a shirt, just like the white outline on a black shirt, and then a white shirt with the black with this kind of outline. Very simple. Something like that. I thought about doing something like that. If you guys are interested, let me know. It's not necessarily about, I've had a couple of inquiries about shirts. I think it'd be cool just to do, but I'm learning about like how to design, you know, how to prep designs for creating shirts. What do I need to create shirts? How to align things properly when it comes to getting everything set up. I'm like diving deep into that now. Also diving deep into just ideas for the channel in general. If I'm like trying to think of like other ways to build a little bit more of a relationship with you guys, as well as how can I provide more value and how can I help out more in the Discord. Like I said, I do plan on implementing like sessions, private sessions with the Discord group. I do want to wait till after the special with that though, and see if we can figure out the best options for that. I'm implementing, I'm trying to think what else I want to do. You know, I'm learning how to do giveaways, which we're going to be doing here in a second, just for practice. I'm lefty too, but I wear watch on my left hand only. I don't know why. I'm just so used to wearing, apparently you're supposed to wear the watch on the hand that you're not using. So that's why I just do it. I use a smartwatch in the right hand too. It's not as common traditional as in the left hand. Yeah, that's interesting. I would suggest yoga. Diamond Dallas Page, wrestler, has a YouTube channel on it. I'll go check it out. The problem with yoga is I am not flexible whatsoever. What's his name? Diamond Dallas. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? So you guys, I've been trying to find this. A friend of mine, I was talking to him yesterday, and I was telling him about one of the concerts I went to recently. I was telling him, because he's also a fan of the band. He's a big fan of the band I went to go see. I told him that the lead singer of the band poured a shot literally in my face. Like half of it went all my face, on my shirt. And I thought I recorded on my phone, but I didn't. And so I was like, someone's got to have a video out there. And I actually found a video. If you guys want to see a video of me, if you guys know who Killswitch Engage is, very popular metalcore band from the early 2000s. Even now, they're still pretty big. He's like, he wants to do a shot. And then he looked at me. I'm like, come on, let's go. And he's like, you? And he's like, let's do it. And then, yeah, it was pretty cool. And I didn't get it on video. Let's see. Killswitch Engage Starland Ballroom. This was back in the show in October, or sorry, in December. Yeah, my curse. Hold on, it's gonna be loud for a second, guys. Okay. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. So this guy was standing a couple people to the left of me. So you're gonna see me on the right hand side. Where's the good visuals? Or maybe I should put it in theater mode. Maybe should I put the volume on? There's my hand right there. I didn't get a fist bump. But I was pretty much like front row.
You guys want to take a shot at tequila with me? We've really been looking forward to these shows, guys. This is fucking awesome. This is the best. You guys always treat us so goddamn good. We really fucking Jersey.
So you made eye contact with me? That was so cool. That was so cool, man. But he had half that shot. See, he made eye contact with me. He was like, "Let's go," and that he just went nuts. And half of that went on my face, half went on my shirt. But he gave me a good amount of alcohol. Funny moment. I just saw it's a random thing. I thought I would never able to find that video because I thought I took it. Let's see. DTP yoga. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Gotta go. Good luck with live stream giveaway. We'll watch it back. Happy trading, everyone. Thank you, Aries. I appreciate it. Let me turn on the music again because it's getting a little quiet. A little side tangent. Trade safe, Aries. Have a great weekend. You too, my friend. Oh, guys. Let me go subscribe to that guy. DDP Yoga. I'll check it out. Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of subscribers. Damn. Videos. Alright, I'm putting that in my history, so I'll go check it out after the stream. But guys, I do want to do an experiment on something. Can you guys help me out quick? Let me link. I do want to start a raffle. Just for practice. Where's the chat? Did I not copy it? Maybe I'll actually send you guys some money for this. Oh, where the hell is it? No. Where is the tab? Community moderation. All right, it's just not working for some reason. This is fantastic. Let me pull up the chart so you guys don't miss out on anything. Community moderation. Leave. Okay, so it is in there. So how do I do this? Giveaways. Okay, I got it here. Let's do random. So how do you guys get in? All right, guys, can you do me a favor? Between a number between 1 and 10. Can you guys just put a number in chat between 1 and 10? We're going to do a giveaway here. 7, 2, 1, 3. Okay, so it does work. 4 eligible users. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there's. All right, let me try to roll it and see what happens. Waiting for a winner. Okay, so it does work. All right. Okay, cool. All right, that works. I want to try one more. You know what? You want me to? Okay. We'll do this. All right, and we're gonna do it one more way because this is how I'm gonna do it for the real stream. All right, I want you guys to do this in chat. This is all right. Yeah, we'll do this. I'll give away. I'll send you guys $25 in crypto. Whoever wins this. All right, we'll do a quick giveaway. All right, so I want you guys to do me a favor. In chat, I want you guys to type ABC in all caps. All right, ABC in all caps. We're going to do this for real. All you guys out there. Yeah, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. AH44, it's gotta be in all caps. Or I'll give it another like 30 seconds. Oh, it says case insensitive. Okay, it maybe didn't have to be in all caps. I apologize. Okay. All right, guys, ready? Gonna roll it. And congratulations, Druther. My man. Wait, did Druther say ABC? Druther, you didn't put an ABC, man. Why didn't this count? Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this again. All right, I re-rolled it. Armand. Sorry, Druther. If you want, if you're still here, I'll send you. No, you guys have to type it again. Armand, congratulations, my friend. Do me a favor. Message me on Discord. I believe you're in my group already. Druther, you missed it. Message me on Discord, and then we'll get you going. Not one BTC. Oh, why did it delete? I'm sorry, Armand. I don't know why it deleted. Stop spamming emotes. Is there a way I can turn that off? Not one BTC, Armand. $25. Driller, I'll send you something too. All right, Armand, message me on Discord. All right, cool. All right. Armand, let's see. I'll message you right now. Okay, thank you guys so much. All right, now that I know that it works, so what we're gonna be doing, not this time, but when it comes time to do this, I'm gonna give away. I think I'm gonna do at least one, maybe two slots on the Discord. I don't want to do it too much, but we're gonna be doing that next when the 1K mark is there. I might have to mess with this, but you guys helped me out a lot, so I figured I'd give you. All right, cool. I'm sending that. Let's see. You get a card. You get a car. You get a flat screen TV. You get a flat screen TV. No, we're not. If I had that much money to give away cars to people. Hot Wheels. Oh, plot twist. Drew got us with the plot twist. That's funny. At least I know I got good practice. I might have to change some things on the settings. Sideways movement from the Fed. I believe so. Wouldn't surprise me. All right, Armand. It's going. It's on its way. If you click the flag at the bottom of the right chart, pops out the Fed data to see what's coming up. Flag data. If you click the flag at the bottom of the chart. Oh, okay. Personal income. I mean, how much impact does this stuff actually have? When is this coming out? February 24th. All right, so tomorrow. Okay, maybe markets are waiting for that. All right, let's see. Tomorrow morning, okay. Am I late to the party? A little bit, but we're just kind of hanging out. You know, we went over all the TA. You're still shorting? Yep, I'm still holding my shorts. I mean, I'm also holding a long too. So whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. Yeah, I also did my first giveaway. So guys, this is what the rules for the future giveaway of the spots are. If you guys are already in the group and you win, you're not obviously you can't win a free spot. It's mostly for people who aren't in the group. Maybe if you guys win who are in the group, I might give you like $50 or something like that. I'll do that. No way. What was the giveaway? It was just $25 in crypto. I wanted to just test if it was gonna work, and it did. So. But yeah, that's gonna be the rules. Is that if you guys are in the group and you win, I might just give you a small crypto prize or something like that. But the goal is to get people who aren't in the Discord. So I would ask for those who are in the Discord already. I'll do something different. I'll say, hey, guys, Discord members, you know, I'll do 2 where it's just primarily people who aren't Discord members. I'll do another 2 that are maybe like are just like cash prizes or something, or Bitcoin or crypto prizes. I don't know. I still got to think about like the parameters of how I want to do it. No, man, you don't have to give us money. Just skip the ones who are in the Discord already. Yeah, I will say. I do want to give back, though. You know what I mean, Retro? I do want to give back to those who supported me. Or maybe I'll do like I'm not printing t-shirts out yet, but maybe I'll send you guys a free t-shirt or something if I do decide to do that. Who knows? Could give them their money back for buying the membership. It's not a bad idea. I'll think about it. Oh, let's see. Your t-shirt can have some astronaut thing. I thought someone mentioned that. I have to think, maybe make a meme out of it. Who knows? Let's see. How's life without the 9 to 6 job? I love how you actually know the exact hours, Pratish. That's pretty funny. Like, those are the exact hours I work, 9 to 6. But I would get an hour lunch break. To be honest, I love it. I didn't mean to anticipate. I didn't mean to, like, make it seem like I didn't like it. I love it. The only thing that's different is obviously the money situation is like having to fend for myself, which is something I never like really had to worry about. But I've been doing well. Like I said, you guys have been supporting me through the Discord. I'm not the guys. I don't make stupid money. All right. I make okay money at best. You guys probably make more money at your jobs what I pull in a month between everything that I do as of now. Well, depending on what kind of job you have, obviously, but I do okay. I do enough to pay bills. And it's so nice, and it's so weird because the first thing that always happens to me when I have free time is that my sleep schedule gets destroyed, in which, you know, it's that happened within like 2 or 3 weeks of me getting fired. So my sleep schedule is all over the place. I do have to, once it starts getting nice out, like unfortunately the weather here is terrible. Like you can see down in the corner, 47 and cloudy. And like we're starting to get a little bit more of a cooler weather or colder weather, at least where I live. The nicest it's supposed to be, oh, it's actually today, but it's cloudy though. There's no way it's 55. All right. Anyway, we're close to me. We're having cold weather, so once it starts getting warmer, I'm gonna be a lot more proactive. You know, going outside, exercising, going to the gym more. I do plan on fixing my sleep schedule a little bit. So yeah, it's something I've never been able to focus on that much because, you know, trying to balance, you know, 40, well, how many hours is that? That's, yeah, about, you know, being away from home 45 hours a week, plus trying to, you know, stream on YouTube, plus trying to, at the time I was also streaming at the time I was streaming in David's group too, which I still am, but, you know, try to stream from my channel, try to stream on David's group, trying to have time to go to the gym, being able to get enough sleep. It was just a lot for me to balance. But now that I have all this free time, I do spend a lot of time like on my computer, but I'm just constantly researching. Constantly trying to come up with things that I can do when it comes to being online, focusing on the channel and that stuff. So I do spend a lot of time on the YouTube end. I also been, you know, I learn about other things here and there. Like I just have like weird things. One of the weird things I've been getting into recently is I need to get a new chair. Okay, I've been sitting in this chair longer now than I ever have, and I'm starting to feel it. Like this is just some crappy Amazon gaming chair, and this thing is terrible for sitting in for extended hours. And I'm starting to get kind of old too. Like I'm trying to, I know there's people older than me, but you know, I can start feeling in my back and my legs when I sit in this chair for too long. So I need to get a much better chair, and it's an investment. It's not just a you know, another chair I'm gonna buy. Like you guys might call me crazy, but Herman Miller, I've sat in you guys know who Kite is, Kite Crypto. He has one of these chairs, and I sat in one in person. It's unbelievable. There's other ones you can get, like the Aeron's a classic. All I've been doing for the past couple days is just researching chairs. That's all I've been doing. But for some reason I can't find the products. Gaming, there it is. I know it's not a gaming chair, it's just a gaming line of the chairs. This is what he has. All right. This exoskeleton thing for back support is absolutely unreal. It like bends with you if you like move in the chair. It's so nice. So I need to get my hands on one of these. And I've been like debating on which chair I want to get. Like Herman Miller has their own like series line. This one is not too good, the white one. The red one's okay. The Aeron's like a classic. Like everyone loves the Aeron. But the Embody, which is the one that my friend Kite has, is absolutely insane. And the price tag on these things are stupid. They're stupid. $1,400 for a chair. This is an investment. All right. But it's something I realized, like, I have to like preserve my back. I know there's other options out there, and I've looked into a lot of options. But nothing with these different options, there's a lot of complaints in like certain areas. The best overall chair that I have come across that does the job well and is well balanced and has pretty good features, not like, how do I say this? With a lot of these chairs, they thrive in some aspects, but they're terrible in others. So it kind of overall brings them down a lot. This chair is pretty much across the board. The only complaint I've heard consistently is that the seat leather is like too soft and too slippery, so you like just slide off of it. But the only way I can see that happening is if like you're wearing jeans or like gym shorts. It really depends on what kind of obviously what kind of bottoms you're wearing. But it's a basic chair, but it's Herman Miller. It also comes with a 12-year warranty, which you're pretty much, that's what you're paying for. It's a 12, does it say on here? Oh no, it's a 12-year pretty much. It's, instead of a bumper to bumper, like top to bottom warranty. Their warranty services are absolutely phenomenal. And it comes, Herman Miller sends it to you pre-assembled, so it's a giant box that shows up to your door. So I can't wait to, I gotta get my hands on one of these chairs, because sitting long hours at my computer doing stuff, and it's starting to take a toll on me. Freedom, yeah, absolutely. It's nice. It's so nice, Pratish. I can't even describe it. I would rather, this is just me, I don't know, some of you might be different. For me, I would rather make less money working for myself than work 60 hours a week and make a lot of money. That's just me personally. Let's see. Belgium was very nice. I was next to Spa for hiking some weeks ago. At the moment, I am short BTC out, Ethan. The 20-80 hours a year is a standard 40-hour work week. Well, yeah, but I was there for 45 hours a week. So 45 times, like I was away from home times 52. So I was away from home 2340, which is crazy. Let's see. I'm out of everything. The 25,000 BTC are deposited on exchanges ready to be sold, so I am careful cutting scenes from my channel's next videos also. Oh, you have a channel? You have a YouTube channel, Retro? MDHD's Chair Herman. Oh, a nice overdumps too. Nice icons popping off. You hit the like button. It's new, I think. That's a Black Friday purchase. Yoga will fix much of that. Smash the like button. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do. That's probably a good idea, but like I know like good seating posture is incredibly important. So I just need a chair that is also soft but firm, if that makes sense. MK MKBHD. If it's about chairs, I probably watched him. I watched so many videos about chairs, not even funny. MKHD. Just the guy? Sorry about that. Oh, I want a Tesla. I want a Model S Plaid so bad. That's a conversation. That's another conversation. I also want that crazy monitor too. Type in Herman. Oh yeah, there's a chair. Sorry about that. What the hell? Oh, I have to like turn this? Oh, this is stupid. No, I don't want this. Why? Can I turn this off? He's got a little poker table. I want to set up like this. Why is the quality terrible though? Do I have to go 4T40? Oh, this is pretty cool. I want a studio like this, guys. This is my dream studio right here. Instead of having, like, I'll have the computer here. Instead of having like a TV and stuff, this is where like my music stuff would go. Guitars and amps beyond imaginable. Drum kits. Oh my god, it'd be stupid. This is what I want though. Wow, this is amazing. He even has his own, like, he has another like studio set up here. This is what I want. But yeah, there's that Herman Miller and body over there. See if we can get a close up on that. There we go. That's the chair. Yeah, you don't know him? I've seen him before. I've seen like his videos pop up in like my feeds. I never actually watched him though. VR camera. Yeah, I give parties for 2,000 people twice per year. We record the music and make video blocks. A party that we put on YouTube. We get like 3,000 views per day. Check it out. Yeah, what's the name of the channel, Retro? I'll definitely check it out. Is it your channel, like Retro House Invasion, or is it something different? His camera cost is 40K. Jesus Christ. Okay, so it is your channel. Yeah, I'll go check it out after the stream. Yeah, this is what I want. I don't know where the hell you can find a building like this. But like, this is where I would live. I would find a building like this and I would just live here. This would be my house. Those looks like a bunch of GoPros put together. Interesting. But yeah, I've been diving deep into chairs, guys. I don't know, for some reason, I really want this chair. See, every single time I like think about it, my back hurts and I have to like sit up straight. Old warehouse. Yeah, I would love to get something like that. That'd be an ideal setup. Do you still have a long open, Johnny? Yes. Let me show you the positions actually. So if you guys don't remember, a couple streams ago, I had this position set up I had this long set up on BTC. This green line, this ABC here. Basically an A to a B to a C, and then an ABC within the C. All right, I took that. Unfortunately, I was trying to set up the bot, the trigger trade bot, and I accidentally left the option for close all positions on, or all existing positions. So it took me out of the trade and re-entered me on a trade that was much smaller in margin, or entering into a short. So I had to, basically what I did was do not do this, guys. For the love of God, do not do this. Is basically I pretty much re-entered where I went long from. I don't remember the exact entry, but for an example. And basically I set my stop loss a little bit below the pivot of this ABC. So worst case scenario, if I do get stopped out, I break even and I just benefit off the short. But yes, Retro, I do have that position still open. So basically, just in case we do, continue to keep pumping, if we do get up to like 37K or something like that, it's a terrible R&R ratio, but my risk is a lot higher, so I'll be walking away with a good amount of money. But like I said, worst case scenario, I break even. And do not do this, for the love of God. Do not do that. It's just a mess up on my part, and I didn't want to miss out on the position, so it's a risk I'm taking. Yeah, he's using that chair for many years. Yeah, I gotta get my hands on one. Oh man. All right, guys. Let's see. Tashin. Let's see. Everything was just correlating with DXY SPY 500 today. Do you think when the markets close in 1 hour, BTC will most likely pull pump? So this reversal from markets means the data wasn't that bad. Now let's take a look. All right, SPY had a little bit of a relief rally, not compared to the dump we had the other day. DXY. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Now, if the DXY can... Not saying this is the case, but we're kind of dwindling on the idea that the DXY might reverse. All right, not set in stone. Remember, I'm looking at this from a much larger perspective. All right. You could be doing something like this. I'm not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. Could be something like that. All right, the DXY. If we continue to pump, obviously things will continue to dump. But we have a argument for the DXY possibly reversing around this region. But I would need to see a confirmation below 103.96 for me to be a little bit more bearish on the DXY. Thank you for reminding me, Tashin. I haven't even looked at the DXY today. Yeah, ES is doing decent. We'll see. I'm surprised Bitcoin hasn't moved. That's what I don't like. Obviously, I don't like, how do I say this? I know traditional market's dumb and Bitcoin didn't move. I can't be too mad about that. But, usually things are pretty correlated. So the fact that BTC did not move at all, or didn't move that much compared to like the ES, pretty surprising. I'm curious to see what the DXY is going to do. All right, guys. Let's play some Wordle. We're not gonna leave right away. I just want to play the Wordle for today. All right, if you guys are new to the channel and aren't aware, we like to play Wordle every stream as a team. This is a collective effort, right? This is a little bit of team bonding, team building. So I usually make the first guess or so, and then you guys can chime in. Audio. Okay. U and A. Interesting combo. Something that has a U and an A in it. I don't know too many words that have a U and an A in it. Under, umbrella. There's no D, so I would try under just to get rid of some letters, but there's no D in it. I don't want to waste too many letters. Come on. Oh, no, I don't want to waste too many letters. What do you guys think? Oh, gold? You want me to look at gold? I'll pull up gold. It looks like it's still... Okay. You could be reversing. But ultimately, I'm looking at this to possibly come down and put in a lower low. Or we could be putting in something like this. A nice ABC like this. That's what personally I would like to see. But we'll have to see how that plays out. I'll keep that up for a little bit. What do you guys think? Oh, I know one. Pause. Okay. So the U's got to be in the first or the first or the... It can't be the first. Does that... Let's say, so... Second time it starts with audio. It always starts with audio, retro. I always start with audio because it gets rid of a lot of it gets rid of 3 vowels and, you know, gives you a good chance. If I could come up with a better word, I would. But at the moment, that's like the best starting word. What do you guys think? It's not pause. The U's got to be either the first or the fourth spot. This is a weird one. Waiting to see if you guys would chime in before I start guessing more. I want to give it a second. If you guys don't know, I'll make another guess. Let me give it a second. Let me switch back to BTC. Starts with a V. Jawed. We need a U. We need a U in there. It starts with a V. V-A... Oh, Valve? What do you guys think of Valve? Oh, wait, no, there's no U. Duh, I'm stupid. There's no U. What's with the U? V-A... Oh, value? What do you guys think of value? I think that's a good one. Have to leave, buddy. Have a nice one. Harold, thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm not going to see you guys till Sunday, so have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you for the stream. Yes, if there's, you know, if you guys are in the Discord group, if something happens, I'll let you guys know. But for the most part, or, you know, unless we hit 1,000 subs by Saturday, you guys probably won't see me till Sunday, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Don't send bots to my account. All right, I do not condone bots. Do not do that. All right, we want organic growth here on the channel. I think value is a good one. What else could it be? What's a VAUE? Oh, vague? Is that it? Is that how you spell it? That's gotta be it. What do you guys think of vague? It's gotta be it. There's no other way. Go? Alright. Just double checking. Double checking. Vague. Got it. 95% win rate. Hell yeah. We got it, guys. Do another one? You guys want to do another one? We can do another one. The one thing I have noticed is that these are a lot harder. UO, okay. Tough. Okay, so the O is in the second spot. U is not in the third spot or second spot. We'll do one more. Kick ass, Prateesh suggesting the V. Yes. Now that was, if Prateesh didn't suggest that, I don't think I would have gotten it. Would have took me a little while to get it. We'll do one more. Well, what else? Let's see. Something with so the U might be, the U's got to be in the fourth spot. I don't see it being in the first spot or the last spot. It's got to be in the... Oh, you're using ChatGPT to help? The U can't be in the first spot. The U can't be... It's got to be in the fourth spot. So something O, something U. I think I have one. Bonus? Okay, so we got something. We have the S at the end. What else ends with an O-U-S? That's not a B or an N. Us. Oh, us. Oh. Focus? Let me know what you guys think, because I've done a lot of these. I think focus is a good one. Yeah, it's gotta be focus. Prateesh, I agree. Cha-ching. We got it. Look at that. We played 5. 105. I just wanted to type that GPT using AI. That's funny. Using AI to help. Nah, Focus was right. You got it, Pratish. All right, guys, we're approaching that 2-hour mark. I'll do a last call if you guys want me to look at anything else. If you guys want to have any questions, long as Pratish doesn't ask me any serious, some serious thought into like life questions here, we should be wrapping things up soon. Yeah, Pratish got me earlier with that good one. That was a good question. Our market's closed right now. We have another hour and a half, I believe. I think is it 4 or 4:30? When do U.S. markets close? Oh, it's 4. Okay, so another hour. Another hour retro. I thought it was 4:30 for some reason. How to find the crypto gems? Oh God, that's a I don't know if I can answer that. You're asking the wrong guy, Pratish. One thing I will say is that it looks like back in the bull market when all like the shit coins were like pumping like crazy. One of the things you could have done is you could have found a wallet, not a whale wallet, but a wallet that had a lot of volume going into a coin, like a lot of money, and you could just follow that address and just buy the same coins they were buying. And apparently, I think Kite did this during the last bull market, and he did very well with it. So, something I don't suggest doing that at all. But let's say we're in another bull market, that's probably a good potential thing. Maybe we can mess around with. Maybe take like $500 to see what we can do with it. But besides that, Pratish, I have no idea. Unfortunately, that's another thing. Like when it comes to finding crypto gems, it's like playing the lottery. You really don't know. Obviously, you have better odds in the lottery, but it's like playing the lottery. Okay, curious what will happen when they close. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just call it a stream though. Some new coins in Bybit like OPUSDT. Yeah, I always see coins like that pop up on my notifications. It doesn't really do much for me. All right, guys. On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream. I do appreciate every single one of you who decided to stop by today, say hello. It does mean a lot to me. So I do appreciate the support, you guys chiming in. I will see you guys on Sunday. So unless all of a sudden, oh my God, 966. Unless we get to 1,000 before Sunday, which I don't think it's gonna be the case. Which I don't think it's going to be the case. I will catch you guys on Sunday. Hopefully we'll get there soon. Thank you guys for the support again. I really do appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to, celebrate with you guys, and give back to the community, give back to you guys for supporting me throughout, just about a year. The goal was to get to 1,000 before I started consistently streaming again. And in case you guys don't know, the last time I was consistently streaming, when I first started, was back in March of last year. So it looks like we're gonna hit that mark. I'm completely blown away by the amount of support you guys have given or shown. And I cannot be any more appreciative from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate you guys. Yeah, this was March 16th was the day I came back and I started consistently streaming. Well, except for when I went to like vacation like once. I think I didn't stream. But I pretty much was live streaming every at least 2 to 3 times a week, every single week. So I do really appreciate it, guys. Like I said, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. So hopefully we'll get an answer in the markets here soon. Hopefully we'll be able to make some money off of regardless what direction we're going, and hopefully we can ride the wave. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. Love you all. Oh, what did? Hold on. Let me. I gotta find a way to fix that bot. What did he say? Hit like, guys. Sorry, Retro. I gotta find a way to. I'll just take that. I'll just take him off as a moderator. Can I show the message? Sorry about that, Retro. But yeah, it wasn't anything bad. Hit the like, comment, guys. I do appreciate it. Bye, man. Your stream just stopped for like 30 seconds. Just saying. Oh shit! Did it really? All right, guys. Be good. Be safe. Until then, I thank you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one.